All right, good morning, you guys. So, what you need for your vocabulary lesson today is these vocabulary words printed out, and it looks like this, and it's in your materials. Or if your parents are going to pick up a packet at the school, it will be in that packet also. So, it looks like this, and you're going to cut it out. You do not need this stuff on the top, you just need basically this big rectangle. So go ahead right now, pause the video, and just cut out just this big rectangle, and then you can throw away your scraps. Okay, now that you have the big rectangle cut out, I'm going to show you the next step. So these are going to be called fingers because you're going to cut them apart so that they're like fingers, but you're not going to cross this dotted line. So what you're going to do, I'll do the first couple in front of you, is you're just going to cut just to that dotted line and then stop. Cut just to that dotted line and stop. Okay? All right, so then they'll all be flaps once you glue them down that you can flip open. Okay, so go ahead, cut the rest of these lines just to that dotted line. Just to that dotted line. All right, go ahead and pause the video, cut those, and then press play. Okay, now that you have all those pieces cut apart and this is still together, you're going to glue this in your notebook. But before we do anything in our notebook, we always turn to a clean page for the day. So we start each day on a clean page. And you put today's date on the top, which today is Tuesday, August 18th. So it would be 8/18/20. And your title is going to be Force and Motion Vocabulary. We're just going to say vocab for short, but that means vocabulary. Vocab number 1. Okay, make sure you put that number 1 because there's going to be a couple sets of them. So that way, if we ever refer back to anything and I say, okay, look at your vocabulary number 1, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you're going to put glue on the back side of just this part here. This is like the spine. And you're going to line it up with your blue line and that red line. And you're going to glue down just that spine. These will be free so that you can use them as flaps. Okay, so go ahead, glue that down so that your notebook looks just like this. Okay, so now that you put glue on the other side of this and glued just this side down, all these are flaps that you can flip open. So you can go ahead and fold them carefully, each one of them, so that you can flip them open. Because you can use this to study. It's kind of like flashcards, but it's like in your notebook. Now, some of you guys might have done interactive notebooks to where you guys have made fingers like these. Some of you guys may have not. It might be new to you, but that's okay. I'll walk you through how to use everything for your interactive notebook. Okay, so now you have them all folded. You can flip them back. All right, so go ahead, go on to the next video, and we're going to define your vocabulary words.